Yo, it is your boy Savage D Sag back up in this bitch, and we are here to talk about that JJK greatness. JJK chapter 199, one chapter before the big 200. Let's talk about what that man Gege Akatame cooked up this week. And let's start off with Maki. Her fight is finally done with the scum of the earth, Naoya Zenin. I'm glad this shit's done. I'm finally free of him. Hope he does not come back. None of my niggas, we don't miss you, Naoya. Good fucking riddance. But her fight's finally done, and we see her talking to Noritoshi, which he still ain't do shit, but it is what it is. And Noritoshi, they're talking about their ties to the big families, the JJK world, and their mothers and stuff like that. When we met Noritoshi, we already knew, off rip, he had an issue, or rather a strong sense of justice to wanting to be the family head to kind of save his mom, bring her along, things of that nature. And Maki's referring to the Zenin massacre and seemingly showing regret for not talking to her mother a little bit more before smoking her ass. That was pretty interesting, referring to that Zenin massacre and shit again, and just a little bit of regret. That was kind of nice to see. But she tells Noritoshi basically to not be hung up on his name and the family issues, and just focus on what his mother means to him. This is contrasted with Noritoshi's mom talking to her second son about Noritoshi and how she actually wanted him to cut ties with the Kamo family and make his way back to her. I feel like this was a pretty dope moment because this whole time he was attempting to become leader to ensure her being a part of his life, but all he had to do was actually just seek her out. This whole scene and part was heartwarming, and I hope there is some type of closure to the situation for Noritoshi before the series ends, because he has been talking and thinking about his mother since we first got introduced to him in the Kyoto Goodwill event arc. So we need that, Gege. Please don't ruin that shit, because you know how Gege is. He'll take something heartwarming and just let's not even speak on it. Anyways though, but the perspective shifts to Hana, Takaba, and Yuji, and Megumi. And this is part of the chapter, I don't know, it's kind of funny, no cap. First and foremost, I am glad we are seeing Yuji and Megumi again. We need that. I knew after the Maki fight that we would see at least one of them, but seeing both was a pleasant surprise. I'm not complaining at all. So Megumi apparently, he's been asleep for 2 days after his fight with Reggie, and Yuji's ass is over there chilling by the window, sipping on some wine in a fancy bathrobe or some shit, and switching the glass like a bougie chick, and we get some dialogue over some ice cream and snacks about a bunch of things. So let's go over that. So one thing is, we're talking about how there's still power in the colonies even with the Culling Games going on, and we learn how all these niggas linked up. Apparently, Yuji found Takaba after his battle, then they went to go find Megumi, but they saw Hana carrying him, and then they all linked up that way. This leads to a funny scene of Hana, Yuji, and Takaba being goofy as hell, and Megumi being typical Megumi. He's chastising them about not having vigilance, but thanking them, for saving him and shit. It was pretty nice, it was pretty cool. And then we get more updates too on the state of the Culling Games and how our team has an ample amount of points to save Megumi's sister altogether. That was one of the primary goals of this arc to begin with. Now, this is the part where it gets spicy. Megumi addresses the other primary goal of this arc, which is to free goated Gojo. Moment of motherfucking silence, because we ain't see that man in a minute. Damn.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
But anyways, Megumi asks Hana if she's the angel and why did she save him. And then a fucking mouth appears on her face like Sukuna be doing to Yuji and says that Hana saved Megumi because they used to. But then Hana cuts off the mouth before it could finish the statement. So I took a pause from reading real quick, and I was trying to search, but I did not see anything mentioning what the relation could be. So I don't know, Gege, you trolling? We need that info, so I don't know when we gonna get it, but I need to know. So then the mouth proceeds, he continues talking, and then this seems to be the actual angel, and they start going into the nullification curse technique and their goal to purge all the incarnated players, saying that their existence goes against God, since they destroy their vessels instead of coexisting with the host like, they do with Hana. This part was crazy as hell, but trust me, it gets crazier. So after Megumi thinks and asks the angel if they could break the seal on the prison realm that is holding Gojo, the angel says they will do it if the team kills the Fallen. So I'm sitting here the Fallen? Who the fuck is the Fallen? And I keep reading. Sukuna then seems to bring Yuji into his inner domain and tells him before it slips out somewhere, I guess, I don't know how, who would know, but he tells Yuji that he is the motherfucking Fallen. So, bruh, it's a lot to unpack. First and foremost, as much as I love JJK fights, I am glad, we had to step away from the fights real quick and get some dialogue and stuff. Just to get a breath of fresh air. 2, I'm glad we're seeing the main characters. 3, what the fuck is Hana's relationship to Megami? Did she have a crush on him? Did they go to school together? Did she have a relation to his sister? Like, what the fuck going on? 4, is it my mom 4? Anyways, if I am or not, what the fuck it. I want to see where the fuck my nigga Yuta at. If y'all probably don't know, of course, I haven't made a video about it yet, but Yuta's my favorite fucking character. I want to see Yuta, bruh. And my next point is, so what is Sukuna's relationship to the angel? Why is he called the Fallen? Like, what's going on? Shit about to get real. I don't know. This is a good way to end, the last chapter before 200. I guess we're about to get an info dump in the next chapter, which I'm praying for, and I don't know, bro. Gege is cooking. He's cooking that goated, that greatness. Like, just when everything seemed to be going smooth, like Megumi said, like, boom, just like that, shit about to go left. So, I wonder what's about to happen. Either way it goes, good ass chapter. I ain't gonna lie. I'll give that shit like an 8.5 out of 10, no cap, because we didn't need the action. Like, we just had like 30-40 chapters straight of action. We just needed that info dump, and just like I said, to get just a little, hint of fresh air, catch a breath, see our characters. We see Megami and Yuji and shit, and this nigga Yuji swishing wine in a bottle and shit. Nigga, I see you, man. You need a break. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10, good chapter. Ready for the next one. We need these questions answered, Gege. Don't play with me. I need to see what the hell Hana got going on. Why the angel got beef with Sukuna. Like, man. But anyways, if you have any more thoughts about what I had to say, any suggestions, anything you want me to talk about, drop it in the comment section below. Don't be hating. Subscribe. Peace. See you soon.